Today I bring you something truly powerful. I have researched and compiled the 30 best psychological tricks to conquer and seduce a woman by mastering her unconscious mind. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have that something that attracts attention and sparks the interest of women? It's natural to want to capture the attention of that special woman, but sometimes knowing these tricks can be the key to the difference between going unnoticed and being the center of attention. Yes, those tricks that go beyond typical tactics. You know why? Because I will explain to you why they work and make them allow you to understand and conquer in a unique way. We are about to discover tricks reserved for the most cunning seducers, strategies that will allow you to explore the female unconscious, and consequently unleash emotions that you may not even have known existed. And because we don't want your efforts to become a master seducer to backfire, we'll also show you the #1 way guys accidentally appear weak when trying to be more dominant. Before we dive into these secrets, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
Do her a favor. When we decide to do someone a favor, we unleash a powerful psychological effect known as reciprocity. This phenomenon is based on the human instinct to want to return kind gestures, even if they are small. Here's how to apply this trick subtly and effectively. Imagine that you observe something in her life that could be improved, even if it's something small. Perhaps she needs help with a task, or you notice that she's in a situation where you could be of assistance. Perform the favor authentically. Remember to use silent observation. Notice details that could make her life a little easier or more pleasant. This gesture can range from helping her with something practical to letting her know you care about her well-being. Psychology comes into play when she, naturally, feels inclined to return the kindness, thus creating a closer bond. The halo effect. This trick is based on the fascinating phenomenon known as the halo effect, which suggests that the first impression we have of a person, whether positive or negative, can condition our overall perception of them. Here's how you can strategically use this effect to leave an indelible mark in the mind of a woman. Imagine you're in a conversation with that special woman. The key here is to create a first impression that makes her think you are potentially good, in general. So here, a genuine smile is necessary. Maintain a genuine smile during the conversation. A smile is a universal indicator of kindness and openness, contributing to creating a positive first impression. Remember to maintain authenticity and eye contact, the bandwagon effect or dragging effect. It sounds strange, but don't worry, I'll explain. This trick is based on the fascinating bandwagon effect, discovered by psychologists in 1944. Revealing people's tendency to choose the same things as others, do what others do, and believe in what the majority believes, unconsciously. Here's how you can use this phenomenon to unconsciously attract the woman you like. Imagine you're in a social environment with the woman you're interested in and her friends. The key here is to positively influence her perception through connections with people already around her. If you don't get along with her friends, it will be much more difficult. But also, don't overdo it and get too friendly with her friends. You know what I mean. To apply this trick, observe and study the likes, passions, and hobbies of the friends of the woman you like. This will provide valuable information about what they value and enjoy. Try a subtle integration. Learn about those interests and let the friends know that you share those affinities. There's no need to force the situation. Just make them realize there are similarities in tastes. By getting along with her friends, you activate the bandwagon effect. IKEA effect. The IKEA effect capitalizes on the human tendency to appreciate more what we have contributed to creating or improving. This phenomenon has been demonstrated in various studies, and here's how to apply it to strengthen your connections with that special woman. Imagine you want to get closer to the woman you like and establish a stronger bond. The key here is to seize the opportunity to ask for her help and, at the same time, improve something in your life. For example, when a girl goes to the gym and you ask her to teach you, or something like that. First, identify the strengths of the woman you are attracted to. Observe the strengths and positive habits of the woman you like. For example, if she has the habit of getting up early to walk, identify that as an area where you could improve. Now request her help. Approach her authentically and express your admiration for what she is achieving. Then, ask for her advice and help to implement those habits in your life. The idea is to show that you value her opinion and that you are willing to improve with her support. And this works because the IKEA effect is based on the psychology of personal investment. When we contribute to creating or improving something, we develop a sense of ownership and emotional attachment to it. Reciprocity effect. This fifth trick is based on the powerful reciprocity effect, where human tendency leads us to feel attraction towards those who show interest in us. Reciprocity, defined as the tendency to respond with a positive action to another positive action, becomes an influential tool for attracting a woman. Here's how you can use this psychological principle effectively. Imagine you want to express your interest in the woman you like. The key here is to use reciprocity to foster a deeper connection. You can try with an authentic expression of interest. Let her know subtly but clearly that you feel attracted to her. This doesn't involve revealing all your feelings at once, but expressing your interest genuinely. This trick works because the reciprocity effect is based on the human need for connection and acceptance. When we express our interest in someone, we activate reciprocity, meaning the other person, in this case, the woman you're interested in, is more likely to respond positively. If this video has been helpful for you so far, help me by leaving a comment. Reveal your flaws. This sixth trick focuses on the power of revealing your flaws to build trust and show authenticity. A group of psychologists found that occasionally sharing your imperfections with someone, in this case, the girl you like, can build trust and show that you are a real and self-assured person. Here's how you can apply this trick effectively. Imagine you're in a conversation with the girl you're interested in and you want to build a connection beyond friendship. The key here is to share aspects of yourself that are genuine and sometimes a bit embarrassing. So you can make an authentic revelation. At an appropriate moment in the conversation, share some of your flaws or less highlighted experiences. They can be small things that make you seem more human and approachable. The psychology behind this trick works because it is based on the idea of vulnerability and human connection. By revealing your flaws, you are being vulnerable and authentic, two elements that are crucial for building trust. Self-confidence. The seventh trick focuses on the importance of projecting confidence when talking to the woman you like, thus creating psychological attraction. People tend to unconsciously imitate others, and by demonstrating confidence, you create a comfortable and attractive environment. Here's how you can apply this self-confidence trick effectively. Imagine you're having a conversation with the girl you're interested in. The key here is to strive to show self-confidence during the interaction. Maintain open and confident body language. Avoid slouching or making nervous movements. An upright posture and confident gestures convey calmness. Similarity attraction effect. The eighth trick is based on the powerful similarity attraction effect, which argues that we tend to be more attracted to people who share similarities in attitude, personality, values, or interests. Here's how you can use this effect to attract the woman you like. Imagine you want to establish a deeper connection with the girl you're interested in. The key here is to identify similarities and genuinely highlight them. Dedicate time to observe and study the attitude, personality, values, and tastes of the woman you like. Pay attention to things that define her life and that could be important to her. Once similarities are identified, authentically share the areas where you resemble each other. The similarity attraction effect works because it is based on the idea that we are more attracted to people who reflect aspects of ourselves. By highlighting the similarities you share with the girl you like, you are activating this principle. Pygmalion effect. The Pygmalion effect suggests that communicating positive expectations to a woman can influence her behavior. Sometimes, making a woman feel something for us can be as simple as expressing our expectations towards her. Here's how you can apply this trick effectively. Imagine you want to positively influence the perception and behavior of the girl you like. The key here is to communicate positive expectations affirmatively and directly. Observe and identify positive qualities in the woman you're interested in. It could be her style, attitude, way of looking, among other things. Directly and affirmatively express to the woman what you appreciate about her. For example, you can say, "You're very flirty. I love how you look at me." Such statements set positive expectations. After communicating these expectations, observe how her behavior may subtly change. The idea is that her brain works to meet the positive expectations you have set. Why does this trick work? Because the Pygmalion effect is based on the self-fulfilling prophecy, where one person's expectations about another can influence the latter's behavior. When you communicate positive expectations, you are activating this phenomenon. The brain tends to seek confirmation of the expectations that have been communicated, and the woman may start exhibiting behaviors that reflect what you have positively expressed. Believe me, understanding female psychology, especially targeting the subconscious, makes everything simpler. Here's how you can apply this trick effectively. Imagine you're interacting with the woman you like. The key here is to be genuine and show who you really are. In your interactions, be honest and transparent about who you are. Avoid hiding aspects of yourself or trying to pretend to be something you're not. Authenticity is reflected in the consistency between your words and actions. Try not to hide the genuineness of your personality. This can lead to a deeper connection, as the woman is drawn to someone who presents themselves as they are. Imagine this slightly crazy example. Let's say you have the habit of doing a little dance when you eat something delicious. Why hide this? It's a part of you. It's a part of who you are. Authenticity is linked to the perception of congruence and sincerity. When you are authentic, your behavior and words align with your true identity, which is consciously and unconsciously perceived by others. Proximity and distance strategy. Strategically calculating your distance. You've probably heard the advice that stepping back a bit can make someone miss you and, consequently, find you more attractive. However, there's a delicate balance here. The idea isn't to disappear completely or to be always available. Imagine this as a subtle game of getting closer and stepping back at the right moments. It's not about manipulation, but adding a touch of intrigue to the connection. So, instead of disappearing completely or always being accessible, the key is to appear and disappear at strategic moments. It's not about playing with anyone's feelings, but creating a bit of intrigue. Spend time together. Show her that you're completely present, and then, subtly, withdraw a bit. This hot and cold game can make her invest more in you. Remember, this strategy has its limit. So act with determination and be clear about what you're looking for in the relationship. Let's play this card smart and strategically. The power of subtle touch. The art of physical contact. A powerful element in the seduction game. Subtle touches can ignite attraction. Now, I know it might sound complicated, but let me guide you to do it like a true seduction master. Firstly, the key is subtlety. It's not about invading personal space, but finding the right moments. For example, if dance, invite her to dance and use that moment for a light touch on the shoulder. Are you about to cross the street? Offer your help and take her arm to guide her. The trick is to integrate the touch naturally. Share jokes from time to time, and in that moment where both of you are laughing, a touch on the shoulder or arm can be a perfect move. Remember, nothing forced. If you follow these steps genuinely, she won't notice why she's feeling more attracted. It's the magic of a well-executed touch. The magic of contagious positivity. Positivity. It's not just about smiling. It's about spreading that positive energy in a way that makes the other person irresistibly drawn to you. Let me explain it a bit better. Being positive goes beyond words and smiles. It's about conveying an objective positivity that feels genuine. When you achieve this in a conversation, Not only do you feel happy and positive, but you also transmit that feeling to your partner. Resist the temptation to complain, even about small things. Instead of a complaint, think about how you can make her day easier or encourage her in her challenges. The point is that every time she sees you, she sees someone she can find hope in for better things. Do this, and you'll find that she can't help but be drawn to you. Let her speak. Let me tell you, this is an ace up your sleeve in the seduction game. The key is simple: let her speak. It's not just a tactic, it's a path to a connection. Now, let's see how to become a master at this. Look, we all love talking about ourselves. It's a fact backed by psychology. Did you know that we are attracted to those who encourage us to share our stories? It's like opening the door to our personal world. So, to leave a good impression, ask her about what really matters to her and genuinely listen. But here's the move. Don't do it just for the sake of it. Stay engaged in the conversation. Commit to listening authentically. It's not just about listening, but showing patience and genuine interest. In a world full of distractions, your ability to listen becomes a superpower. Exclusive connection. And let me tell you that this is an entirely different game. Something that makes her feel special, you know? Like building a special bridge between you. If you want her to be attracted, your interactions need to be different. To stand out from what she has with other guys. You don't need to be a genius for this, you just need to create something unique between you two. When you're in a group, throw a joke at her that only she gets, creating that connection where only you two laugh, and the rest of the group is left out. Also, share small secrets with her, making her see that you trust her in a special way. Deep gaze. And this is a game of looks that will change the course. This is pure psychology. So, pay attention because this goes beyond just looking into the eyes. When you meet that girl who has you thinking, here's the move. Look into her eyes a bit longer than usual. It's not a challenge, but creating a captivating moment. Look at her for a moment longer than usual. Stop your gaze for a moment. Don't look away. I know it's complicated, and you'll feel a bit uncomfortable at first. Relax, do it subtly. We're not looking for an interrogation. Then, after a few seconds, divert your gaze as if nothing happened. It's a simple gesture, but believe me, it's like throwing a note of mystery into the air. Women appreciate that touch of mystery, the power of the name. Alright, folks, and here we'll talk about something as simple as powerful. The name. Since we were kids, we're taught to distinguish ourselves by our name. But there's more to this trick than you think. Imagine this. Mentioning her name during the conversation not only makes her feel recognized, but also awakens something special in her unconscious mind. From childhood, we're programmed to react to the sound of our own name, so why not take advantage of it? Here's the strategy. When you're chatting with her, start by asking her name. Then, naturally incorporate her name into the conversation. The power of posture. Let's move on to something that really, seriously, but really, makes a difference, and that is the power of posture. It's not just about standing up straight as if you were a soldier, but about how your way of being influences how others perceive you. Here's an interesting fact. Several studies indicate that the posture you take while sitting, standing, or even walking has a significant impact on your attractiveness. For example, if you cross your arms, you might give the impression of being less confident. If you hunch while walking, you could seem smaller or even insecure. And I assure you that many women have told me that it makes them look really unattractive. The chameleon effect. Let's talk about the chameleon effect. I know, it sounds a bit curious, but I swear it's very effective. According to a study done in 1999, it turns out that unconsciously we are attracted to people who subtly imitate our behavior. That's why they named it the chameleon effect. Pay attention because here's the key to using it to your advantage. When you're chatting with that woman you like, observe her carefully. Notice every gesture or movement she makes and become her reflection, like a mirror that follows her movements. For example, if she touches her face, stroke your beard or chin in a natural way. If she crosses her arms, join your hands some time after she has already done it. The important thing is that it's not obvious. Please remember that you have to do it subtly, like a mini imitation game. What do we achieve with this? That she feels you have something in common, even if it's unconsciously. This will make her see you as more approachable and friendly, and all thanks to the chameleon effect. Are you brave enough to try it? Attention, gentlemen and seducers, the moment you've been waiting for has arrived. And this, dear friends, is the famous Benjamin Franklin effect. Have you ever thought that asking a small favor could have such a surprising impact on attraction? Well, get ready, because what you're about to learn will change the way you interact with that special person. You know, sometimes, winning over a woman can be as simple as asking her a small favor. But how does this psychological effect work exactly? Why does the human brain tend to look favorably on those to whom we do favors? Well, I'll tell you the details, and you'll discover how to use this trick cleverly and charmingly. The Benjamin Franklin effect will reveal the power of small gestures in the art of seduction. Now, I know many are wondering why asking for a favor can have such an impact on the perception someone has of you. The explanation lies in psychology and how our brain interprets these interactions. When you ask someone for a small favor, a series of positive reactions are triggered in their mind. It turns out we're programmed to feel respect and affinity towards those we help. It's as if, by asking for that small favor, we're building emotional bridges that bring us closer to the person we're interested in. And the best part is that these favors don't have to be monumental gestures. Holding the door open, asking for directions, even asking her to take a photo, or help you with something. These small actions can make you more attractive in her eyes. The fascinating thing about this trick is that, in many cases, the person doesn't even realize why they start feeling more attracted to you.
Now we have reached the last but most powerful body language tricks. You're about to discover how your body language can turn you into a magnet for female attention. Now, I want to clarify that these tricks should be applied not just for conquering, but to have them always present in your daily life. Marked pace. The disparity between alpha and non-alpha males is evident in various aspects. But the first thing most people notice is the way they walk. When men are nervous, their anxiety often reflects in a fast-paced walk with short and frantic steps, conveying a message of "see you later," even if they don't have a specific destination. Now, contrast this with the calm, the one who moves as if the world revolves around his rhythm, as if he controls time itself. Before assuming that all you need to do is walk slowly and make people wait a moment. The key is not just to move slowly without more, but to walk in a way that naturally induces people, including women, to adjust their speed to match yours. Can you notice the difference? According to psychology, the way you walk not only reveals your emotional state, but also communicates power and confidence. A firm and controlled step benefits not only you, but also influences how others perceive you. The marked pace conveys a sense of mastery, which is attractive to women as it evokes security and leadership. Taking the throne. Does the following scene sound familiar to you? A guy sitting, hunched, shoulders shrugged to his ears, chest sunk, and probably looking at his phone as if the key to the universe resided there. It's a common sight, right? The reality is that many guys adopt this posture without realizing it, which is unfortunate because this position is most likely to make women wonder if everything is okay. Now, contrast this with our alpha male, leaning comfortably backward, relaxed, and ready to engage in a conversation with anyone who wants to talk. He's calm, shows consideration towards others, but never stops sending signals indicating that he's in control. Do you want to enter alpha territory? Try adopting this classic and comfortable position. If you have space, cross your right ankle over your left knee, lean back, support your arm behind you, and see how the whole landscape changes. According to psychology, nonverbal posture communicates more than we think. Sitting in a hunched and closed manner not only projects an image of insecurity, but can also make others perceive that something is not right. On the other hand, confidently adopting the alpha position not only suggests comfort and security, but also generates interest and attraction in women, as it shows a relaxed and dominant attitude. Open your chest. Did you know that your posture can be the key to projecting confidence and mastery? Your grandma was right about standing up straight, and here we'll explain how dominant and fearless men tend to stand out. Take a closer look, and you'll notice that those with a natural command presence adopt a specific posture. This position is not threatening, nor defensive, and certainly not aggressive. It is, above all, open. There are various ways to naturally adopt a dominant posture, but there's a particularly effective trick when you're talking to people or even while walking. Place your hands behind your back. Without delving into too many scientific details, the chest is one of the most vulnerable parts of the human body. By placing your hands behind your back and grabbing your wrist with the other hand, you voluntarily expose yourself, subconsciously showing everyone that you don't perceive threats. According to psychology, the open and dominant posture not only communicates security, but also establishes a more effective connection with others. By consciously exposing your chest, you indicate confidence and a willingness to interact. This subtle yet powerful gesture can positively influence how others perceive you, especially in establishing a strong and confident presence. Master the firm handshake. Have you ever heard that a firm handshake can reveal a lot about your personality? It's not just a cliché. In fact, it's a universal truth. Here, we'll show you that there's more to a proper handshake than just squeezing tightly. While it's true you don't want a limp handshake, it's also crucial to avoid squeezing too hard. Like with any physical contact, the real way to show confidence is through control. To master the art of the handshake, follow these steps. 1. Extend your hand confidently. Let the other person come to you and extend your hand firmly. 2. Grip firmly. When gripping their hand, make sure to have a firm grip without overdoing the force. 3. Shake up and down. Perform a shaking motion up and down no more than 3 times. 4. Maintain eye contact. While shaking hands, ensure you maintain eye contact with the other person. 5. Accompany with a smile. Don't forget to smile during the exchange. A friendly smile can make the connection more genuine. Remember, a well-executed handshake can level the first impression, showcasing confidence, control, and a positive attitude. According to psychology, the handshake is a universal way to establish an initial connection. By performing it with confidence and control, you're communicating not only your physical strength, but also your ability to handle situations securely and balanced. The smile adds a friendly touch, creating a positive atmosphere from the first contact. Master the appropriate touch. The body language of an alpha male stands out for its ability to relate physically to others, especially women. Touch, when done correctly, becomes the ultimate demonstration of the 3 C's of a true alpha male: confidence, chemistry, and comfort. However, doing it incorrectly can lead you straight to the jail block, or, worse, the beta block. We understand that many guys avoid touching girls for fear of making them uncomfortable, but effective touch involves calculated risks. It's just a touch, but there's much that can go wrong. When a girl perceives that a guy understands how and how not to touch her, she also recognizes someone with a good sense of handling risk and managing confidence. If you're wondering how to incorporate touch safely, here are 2 ways to start. Quick hug. If you've had previous interactions with her, opt for a quick hug the next time you see her. Show friendliness and make it clear that you're happy to see her. Follow her lead. Observe how she relates physically and mirror her level of contact. If she touches you in a friendly manner, respond similarly, showing reciprocity and respect for her boundaries. Remember, appropriate touch can be a powerful tool to express interest and build connection, as long as it's done with sensitivity and respect. According to psychology, effective touch communicates advanced social skills. When a man can read signals and respond with appropriate touch, he demonstrates empathy, emotional intelligence, and a profound understanding of social dynamics. This aspect of body language can establish meaningful connection and build a solid foundation for attraction. Amplify your personal style. While not strictly body language, a significant part of being alpha relates to how your style stands out in a crowd. Here we emphasize the importance of your own style, not that of your friends or some celebrity, but yours. Your style speaks volumes about you, and as we know, girls pay attention to how you dress. Understanding what's in fashion and what looks good is crucial, but the key lies in how you use that information. While many guys learn about style to fit in, alphas use it to stand out. It's essential to find a balance, as straying too far from the norm can make you seem unapproachable, but always sticking with the herd will prevent you from standing out among others. Being alpha involves intelligence in all areas, including style. If you're savvy enough, you'll learn to stand out effortlessly. Don't miss the other 4 body language tricks of an alpha male that we'll share below. At the end of this video, we'll reveal the most common mistake guys make, accidentally revealing they're not alphas yet. Let's keep going. According to psychology, the conscious choice of your personal style sends powerful signals about your self-expression, confidence, and originality. Standing out while maintaining a subtle balance allows you to project an image of self-assurance, which is attractive and distinctive. Style can be a valuable tool for expressing your uniqueness and captivating attention positively. Message consistency. The power of speaking without words. The ability to communicate without saying anything is fundamental in the art of being alpha, and it might be this skill that makes some people more attractive to girls than others. Non-verbal communication is a key element in flirting, and without it, even if you're excellent at chemistry, comfort, or humor, you'll face an uphill battle. The key to mastering nonverbal communication with a girl is simple. Match what you're expressing through your face with what you're actually thinking. While it sounds easy, it's not that simple. A guy's facial expression often may not reflect his true thoughts, and the main reason is that he's trying to appear confident when he doesn't feel that secure. In the world of alpha males, this discrepancy is common as they seek to project confidence constantly. This challenge adds an intriguing layer to the game of nonverbal communication. According to psychology, congruence in nonverbal communication is not only attractive, but also builds trust. When your facial expressions reflect authenticity and consistency with your thoughts, you generate a stronger and more genuine connection. The ability of alpha males to maintain this congruence adds a powerful component to their natural appeal. The bluff-free trick. True physical strength to be a genuine alpha. The eternal question: is it better to appear strong or to be strong? The answer may vary depending on who you ask. However, if there's one thing that brings you closer to alpha status 100% of the time, it's genuinely possessing real strength. In this context, being strong means having a body that not only looks powerful, but actually is powerful. The presence of authentic physical power, rather than just the appearance, is what makes any guy stand out as the most fearless in the room. So what should you focus on to achieve real power? Although there may be some controversy, any exercise that develops your explosive power and your ability to lift heavy weights is guaranteed to make you stand out as a true alpha to guys and girls throughout the day. According to psychology, true physical strength not only translates into appearance, but also influences the perception of confidence and security. When a man shows genuine power, he is not only projecting an alpha image, but also cultivating an intrinsic sense of self-confidence that radiates in his body language and overall presence. The challenge: mastering eye contact to be a true alpha. We've explored how alphas sit, walk, and express themselves without the need for words. Now let's delve into the fascinating world of eye contact. Haven't we talked enough about it so far? Not quite, because this time we'll show you how alphas are masters of eye contact, while other guys tend to struggle with it. It all starts with that little ancient fight-or-flight response. Sure, you've heard of it. But what you may not know is how much this instinct influences every interaction you have, including eye contact. As you can guess, alpha males are experts at not fleeing at the first sign of a girl's eye contact. It's that precise instinct to hold the gaze for a second and acknowledge a girl's eye contact that gives them a significant advantage. According to psychology, eye contact is a powerful tool in the game of seduction. By maintaining the gaze and acknowledging a girl's eye contact, an alpha male not only demonstrates courage, but also establishes an intimate and secure connection. This bold eye contact communicates confidence and determination, crucial elements to attract a woman's attention and interest. The alpha and leadership. Being an alpha and being a leader go hand in hand, right? That statement is accurate, but the actual dynamics are more intricate. While many men recognize the importance of taking on leadership roles, alphas stand out because they are automatically perceived as leaders, a role that comes as naturally to them as gravity. It's as if they can't help but be leaders, and those around them have no problem accepting that leadership. Now the question arises, can someone who is not an alpha be the leader around an alpha? Here, the answer lies in faking it until you make it. Instead of fading into the background, stand out in any situation, whether it's in a classroom, your office, or an event. By positioning yourself and making yourself known, you will quickly change the perception of those around you and, over time, transform into the leader, even in the presence of an alpha. According to psychology, the perception of leadership is intrinsically related to confidence and the projection of authority. Alphas naturally emanate these qualities, and those seeking to lead despite not being alphas can achieve it by adopting assertive behaviors, expressing themselves clearly, and excelling in different environments. Now let's get to the number one thing guys do to involuntarily appear beta, and finally here it is. The number one signal of a beta male: negativity. The primary behavior that leads men to involuntarily demonstrate that they could be beta males is undoubtedly negativity. Although there are many signals of a beta male, negativity stands out above all. The line between expressing dissatisfaction and plunging into negativity is crucial. An alpha adapts to circumstances, while a beta tends to blame the world for his problems. The latter constantly complains about how hard his life is and finds excuses to justify his difficulties. On the other hand, a true alpha has a natural aversion to negativity. Instead of defensively criticizing other men, he speaks positively about both others and himself. While you're here, why not check out these other incredible videos? The one above has been specially selected for you. To all those who have reached this point in the video, your dedication demonstrates a genuine interest in improving and adopting these body language tricks of an alpha male. Remember that personal transformation takes time and effort, but every small change counts. We want to thank you for being part of this community that seeks personal growth and excellence in every aspect of their lives. If you found these tricks helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and activate the notification bell to not miss any valuable content. As a special extra, we leave you with a suggested video that complements perfectly what you have learned today. Click on it and delve into more tips to stand out as the alpha male you are destined to be.
Man's secret.
Ready to master the art of seduction? Discover more secrets and techniques in the excellent book on seduction that you can purchase at the store below in the description. Don't miss the opportunity to become a true master of seduction.